Find the measure of angle Z. All right, there's Z. So what I have is I have the fact that 7x minus 4, 5x plus 20, they oppose each other, and I have 105. So this problem is not near as simple as I wish it was. This is what I know. These two sides are congruent. These two sides are congruent. This is a kite because the sides are next to each other, not opposing each other. Now, when you have a kite, okay, the angles in between the non-congruent sides are called non-vertex angles. And these angles are equal to each other. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to find x by setting these two equal to each other. Once I have x, that allows me to find out the measure of both of these angles. Does that arrive me at my answer yet? No. My job is to find that angle. So once I find out this angle will be the same. I have 105, and I would have 3 angles in a quadrilateral, and the 4 angles in a quadrilateral add up to 360. So I have to start out by setting these guys equal to each other first, finding out what these are, and then I can finally take care of Z. So 7x minus 4 equals 5x plus 20. I have x on both sides of the equal sign, so let's subtract 5x from both sides. Let's subtract 5x from both sides. 7x minus 5x is 2x. Drop down the minus 4. Drop down the equal sign. Drop down the 20. I can add 4 to both sides, like that. 2x equals 24. Divide both sides by 2, and x equals 12. Again, that's helpful because now that I have x, I can find out both of these angles. Now, they're both going to be the same, so it's not like I have to plug in 12 into both of these and solve them separately. No, if I just find the easier one, like this guy, and do 5 times 12, right? 5 times 12 plus 20, that gets me 60 plus 20. This is 80. So you are now 80, and you are also 80 because you two guys were congruent. Finally, I can figure out what Z is. So I will actually call this Z, and what I know is that this is a quadrilateral. And this angle plus this angle plus this angle plus this angle is going to equal 360 degrees. So 80 plus 80 plus 105 plus Z is 360 degrees. If I combine like terms, 80 and 80 is 160. 160 and 105 is 265. 265 plus Z equals 360. Subtract 265 from both sides. Subtract 265 from both sides. Z equals 95. So you're 95, which means after all of this, I can finally say that the measure of angle Z is 95 degrees. So this one required a little bit of extra thought. But these are the types of problems that I love. You have to kind of look at what you have, figure out what you have to do, and sometimes it's not as simple as doing one mathematical process. In this case, we had to do 3. But it was great, and it was fun.